it's me. So, before I start this, I would like to say I kind of struck gold. Leon went to the dollar store like a week or so ago and got me one of those cheap, like handheld back massagers. Like, it's four pronged, just basic plastic, and you just rub it on your back. Well, the way it looks, I can turn it on its side and put my phone on it, and it works, and it doesn't move, and I don't have to, you know, pray against everything that I believe in for my phone to stay. So I'm pretty damn excited about that. Not gonna lie. But anywho, so haven't been productive today as I should be. It'll be remedied before the kids get home, so it's okay. But still need to clean my house, but I thought I'd go make this short video about what I want to talk about, and then I'll go and do my thing, because that's what I gotta do. But it's okay. But I did get my guest list finalized for the boys' surprise birthday party and all that jazz. I want it to be a surprise, because they haven't had a surprise birthday. They haven't ever been surprised by it. They've always known. And I just wanted it to be something different. And it's at a park. Actually put, I paid for the venue at the park to use it, because, my place is too small, and I didn't want to sit there and inconvenience anybody else with their stuff. So I did that. Which, everything's turned out. I've got mostly everything they need, which is good. But as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, how in the heck am I going to surprise these kids? Because they're always with me, and I only have one vehicle, so. But I did talk to my mom, and she's like, well, they can stay the night here. Or you can just drop them off here. And ta-da. Which works. So I think I'm going to take her up on that. So, thanks, Mom. You're the real MVP. But I hope they enjoy it. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but people are coming because they care about them, and they want to celebrate with them. So I'm hoping it all works out. I know I have a busy schedule with the all-star practices, because it's no joke. You don't miss all-star practice, and if you miss all-star practice, you don't play in the all-stars. And Caleb's worked too damn hard to miss it over something stupid as it's just too overwhelming for me. But thankfully, his coach, bless him, has offered to take him because it's out there. And I understand they did it where it's like everybody has to drive the same amount of time. I get that. So it's not like they're doing it purposely to inconvenience us. I know, I get it. I'm not mad about that. It's just far away, and our car isn't the best right now until everything gets done to it. But his coach was nice enough to offer to take him if I could just drive him simply to his house, which is awesome deal. So I'm like, yep, I will gladly do that for you. And and I'll make it work. And on the Sundays and Thursdays, I'll do it myself, because it's closer by, and I can handle that. But I think it'll be good for him, because Caleb was super happy to be back out there on the football field. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, so that's always a good thing. I had a decent night last night. I had some friends come over they did help me out a little bit, which was very, very nice. Again, I don't like to ask for help, but it's nice when I do ask for help that people come through. Obviously, it's nice, but I'm really appreciative of it, because they didn't have to at all. And they went above and beyond, like they normally do. They're good people. and I'm very thankful for them. Not putting names out there, but obviously they know I do videos. If they watch them, they know who they are. So thank you, I appreciate it. I just appreciate it. Now, it's been brought to my attention that, just in general, I've noticed people, they don't, how do I put this? I know it's common courtesy. Common courtesy is a big thing. We'll talk about it today. Common courtesy. For instance, if someone invites you somewhere and you can't make it, and you know from the get-go you can't make it, you have another previous engagement, yada yada yada, it's common courtesy to tell them of your plans. You are sorry that you cannot make it. Thank you for the invite. End of story. But I don't know what it is about these people who want, I don't know if it's a need to just kind of stretch yourself in a million different directions until you burst, or what. I don't know. But if you can't do something, or even if it's just too much, because I mean, speaking about me, if I can't do something, if I think it's gonna drive me crazy, like stressing me out too much, then I'll say no. So, I mean, don't be afraid to say no. If you don't think you can do it, don't be afraid to say, just say, I can't, sorry. And it might stink for the person who invited you, but they'll get over it. I don't know what to tell you there, dude. But, I mean, same with, like, pulling your own weight. I mean, I know it's a different subject, but pulling your own weight in general. I mean this as, like, as a family unit. A family unit. Everybody should have a job. Now, I know people who have kids who are, like, sorry, I keep getting messages. I know people who have kids that are, like, under the age of 11. That, I'm not saying make them go work the corner. I'm not saying that at all. But they can at least have chores. They can be a functioning member of the family. Like, my kids have chores, and that's what they do. They know exactly what they have to do, and those things are their responsibility. Now, during the day when I'm here and there's nothing else to do, I might do some of them if they haven't done them or whatnot, but, they see that when they come in and they thank me for it. But most of the time they do it. Caleb does he does the laundry. And I do mean all aspects of the laundry. He'll wash, he'll dry, he'll fold, he'll put away. Like that's my stuff and Leon's stuff and his brothers and his stuff. Like, that's just one of his things. Same with the room and the living room. He cleans the room, he cleans the living room. Christian, he does dishes. He cleans the kitchen. He sweeps. He does the bathrooms. Right now, since Leon is the one that's working, he works. And that's his legitimate job, that's how he contributes to the family right now. He works. And then you have me. And I'm just kind of the nut in the whole mix. Well, I am kind of crazy, but shh, don't tell anybody. But I mean, I pull my weight, or I try to at least. I mean, I want everything to be balanced. I want people to feel like they're appreciated. Now, obviously, if you're doing everything for everybody and you don't feel appreciated, you're not going to want to do that anymore. And I've noticed a trend with different people. It's just in different situations. This isn't directly correlating with me, so please don't think that. But, like, different situations, they don't pull their weight. Why wouldn't you want to pull your weight for your family? And it's almost like, I have a slight anger issues when it comes to stuff like that. To the point where, I mean, I've been in a fight or two. But I'm not violent by nature. I don't like to do that. I'm really bad, though, about running my mouth. And I will run my mouth, and I'll make you angry at me. I'm really good at it. I just... So, like, like, the man in general. I'm not saying that the man is the only breadwinner of the household, okay? Because I was, at once, the only breadwinner of the household, and my man didn't work, or he was sick, or anything. So, I remember doing those 90-hour work weeks, and not sleeping very well, and all of my check went to bills, and everything else. I mean, I've been there. But... but that was I expected, okay, at least some help with the household stuff, too. I didn't get it. I'd come home and my house would be a mess. And I'd have to clean. Then I'd have to go back to work. And then when my house was a mess, I would get yelled at or reprimanded. Like I was a child. Like I was living with my parents. And I'm like, I'm a grown-ass woman. And you're talking to me like I'm a 10-year-old. The hell's wrong with you? Do your own shit. Like, if I'm working, you can sit there and go and do the dishes. You can do a load of laundry. This is before the boys had chores. Most of the chores. They have their room clean and stuff like that, but just recently, they kind of gained their independence when I realized they can take on some more stuff, and it doesn't hinder them. They're not always, all work and no play makes Christian and Caleb sad boys. No, they play and they do their stuff, but they just know that they have to do that stuff before they can have fun. That's one of their responsibilities. Just like if you have a job, you got to work before you can have fun. In the story. But I've noticed a lot of, why wouldn't you want to provide for your family? Why? Why are you so content on sitting on your ass and not helping? All you're doing is complaining. Like, you're not even complaining and coming up with solutions, because I complain a lot. But, like, come up with a solution, at least. But you don't. And it really just doesn't make sense. And I'm not one to speak about it. Like, it's not my place to say anything. Even though I feel very strongly about it. Because, one, I'm not with the person. So, again, who gives a crap what I think, honestly. But I am entitled to my own opinion. And I have it. It really grinds my gears, I guess. I have that issue with Gary. He forever was just, he didn't want to do anything. He just didn't want to do it. He just wanted to be the laziest person, take the easiest way out, and that was that. And it killed me. And then with my ex-husband, he'd work, and he worked a lot. But even when I was working and he was down and out, he was sick or something, I contributed to the family as best I knew how. Even when I was working, I'd come home and I'd cook or I'd clean. And he didn't feel like he needed to do that when he came home from work, which I would never ask him. But what happens if the person that contains the household gets sick? And I'm here with the freaking flu, and I'm like, I can't move without throwing up. And you expect me to clean the whole house. And you're going to get mad at me because I don't clean the whole house. Like, how is that fair? It's not fair. I am very fortunate to have someone right now that will help. Even when he's worked a 12-hour day, and he'll still ask, do you do anything? Can I, start some dishes for you? Or can I do this? Or can I do that? And it's very nice to have that kind of help. Normally, I'll tell him no to go to bed, but it's nice to have that help offered. Just the offering of it means so much, and I don't think people understand that. Just act like you give a damn, and it'll improve your mood leaps and bounds. Honestly, and it seems this generation of kids. And I say this generation of kids as in the newer 20, 18, they're very entitled to think that we owe them something. I owe you. I owe you nothing. I took care of you for 18 years. You're not dead. You rarely went hungry. You had food. You had clothes. I tried to make you happy as I possibly could. But after a certain amount of time, when you grow up, don't people realize, like, as you grow up, things start to change? I mean, that's my theory, right? First it was, sorry, I'm a creeper. I hear stuff, I have to look. But, I mean, I remember getting Easter baskets until I was about 17, 18, living with my parents. But after that, guess what? I didn't get them anymore. And I understood that because I'm 19, 20 years old. Why are you going to get me an Easter basket? I mean, and sometimes they give me, like, Valentine's Day, I get a little heart thing of chocolate from my dad or something. And that was sweet, but it wasn't very elaborate, and that was fine. But some of these kids think that we owe them, and we need to take care of them until they, I don't know, until they decide they want to go and fly the coop. No, honey, no. That's not how this works. My love, and I say this in general, my love for you keeps me from killing you. But, like, I don't know what I would do if my kids, if Christian and Caleb are like 20 and they're living with me and they're living with Leon, and they come off with, well, you need to take care of me until I'm ready to leave. I don't think I could hold myself back from smacking them in the mouth. Because, for one, you don't talk to me like that. I'm your mother. You don't give me that kind of attitude. That's not warranted whatsoever. I know if I talked to my mom like that, when I was that age, I'd still get smacked. That's how it was. I don't remember talking to my mom, like, I wasn't a perfect child, but when I had an attitude, I get my mouth popped. I've been spanked before. I'm not traumatized by it. I'm not trying to diminish any kind of abuse that someone's ever had by the hand of their parents. Because some people aren't lucky enough to have parents who didn't beat the dog shit out of them just because they could. But in a regular functioning family, for discipline, there are things you can do. Some people don't spank their child. That's on you. You don't want to beat your child. That's fine. You want to talk them down okay. They're not my children. That's fine. But me, in particular, my kids have messed up and they've got their butts whooped. Not to the point where they can't sit down, but enough to know they messed up. But if they ever grew up and thought they were so entitled that they had the balls to say to me, you need to take care of me until I'm ready to leave. This is your job. No, honey. My job ended 18 years ago. Like, I had an 18-year job. That's the end of my contract. I will love you. I will hope that you are, I will try to take care of you the best I can. But you will always be my baby. But I don't have to do anything. You can get a job now. You're old enough to do that. You can start making your own money. And if you're going to stay here, you're going to help me pay for some of this stuff because this costs money. How is it my 10-year-olds know that? My 10-year-olds know that. And they try very, very hard with what little money that they have. If they ask for something, they try and pay for it themselves. I don't think they really get the values of money sometimes, or they're hoping that I'll think it's cute and I'll just buy it themselves. But I mean, my kids, when they very, very randomly ask for like a toy or a game they want to play, they'll come out and they're like, "Mom, I have like $5 or $6. So if I do this, then they'll ask to do chores to make more money. How is it that my 10-year-olds can do that, but some of these 20 and 21-year-olds don't understand that? Like, I don't understand that. I don't. I really don't. I don't know. It boggles my mind. It really does. But I feel like I should. I just want to shake them sometimes. Just shake them. Not my kids, just in general. Just the youth today. And be like, you realize how lucky you are? Like, because back in the day, this wouldn't have stood. I think I had a job when I was 16, 17 years old. And from then, unless it was something major that, like, I needed. And, my parents, they still paid for my food. But I was still helping them as much as I could. And I still gave them money for certain things, or I paid for dinner, or, it was mine, but I mean, I helped. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Isn't that what you're taught to do? Like, if you see your parents struggling, and like, it's hard for them with money, wouldn't you want to help the people that took care of you for so long? I mean, Caleb, he sees me in a bad mood, or he sees me upset, and he looks so worried all the time. When he was sick and then I got sick, because I got sick right after him, because he gave it to me, because I was the one trying to take care of him. But that kid went on full doctor mode. He was smart. Everything that I did for him, instantly he did for me. He's like, "Are you feeling okay, Mom? You look kind of white." And I was like, "I don't feel good, buddy." And he's like, "Well, what's wrong?" "Well, I have a headache." "Okay, let's get your temperature checked." He got me the thermometer. Then he's like, "Are you hungry? Do you want to eat anything? Should you not eat anything? I'm gonna get you some crackers to make sure you can eat something. Do you need a Gatorade? You need to hydrate, Mom. You want some water?" Got me. I didn't really have to do much of anything. He took care of me as much as I would allow him to. He would have slept next to me if he could that night, but I told him no. So it's just it boggles my mind that a 10-year-old, younger kids, could understand to help, to pitch in, to lighten the load, lighten the burden. And some of these kids are so damn entitled that they don't think they need to do that. "Oh, well, I do this, so it's just so hard." No. You have to adult. That's what happens when you grow up. You become an adult. It can suck at times, but that's what you do. I don't know. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, I am fabulous. That was cute. But that's my rant for today. It was just a rant. Not really mad. I've noticed that, and I don't know. I still can't get over it. I just can't. So, I mean, if you happen to go by my page and you see this rant, and you are one of those younger generation kids, your parents, for most of the time, they care about you. They love you. Pitch in. Like, it's something as simple as just take out the damn garbage. Like, come on. Anything. Don't be a prick, though, because you think that they need to take care of you. They don't need to take care of you. You're a grown man or woman. You can do it yourself. People have taken care of themselves at a very, very young age. You're lucky to even do this. But I don't know. Maybe hopefully there's some kind of hope for this, my kids. Like I said, just to think of my kids saying that I owe them something. Like, that's not going to turn out well, y'all. It wouldn't turn out well at all. Like, oh, really? Okay, let's jot down everything that you owe me. Okay, from the minute you were born, in real time. Pack of swaddler diapers is $20. Got you. I had 2, so it's 40. Just can't get over it. But I will let y'all go. Thank you for watching. If you stood this long to hear me ramble, I appreciate you. Remember, if you are thriving today, thrive hard like I am. Even though I am dog tired, I got this. If you're not, and you want to find out about it, you can always talk to me. And I got the answers to your questions. But I hope everybody has a great day. You stay blessed and stay happy. And good things come to you. And you never forget to smile. Even though I look like I'm faking it, but sometimes you fake it till you make it. So I'm faking it till I make it today. But I love y'all.